We are live here at Pepper Stadium for a big game here. The Penrith Panthers taking on the South Sydney Rabbitohs at home, and it should be a good clash, this one. Both sides looking ready to rumble as we get out here. The Panthers, they took on a Cowboys side last week, a Cowboys side with a lot of change going through, and defeated them 36-12. It was a big game by them. They're looking to capitalise again, while the Rabbitohs, they currently placed last, despite upsetting the Sharks last week. Both teams created upsets against teams who were previously considered to be the top two in the competition. So it is going to be, or at least in the top three. So it is going to be a big game between these two powerhouse sides. Mitch Moses has been against some good form in the last two games. Scored 2 tries, set up another try. And one of those games they managed to get a win. They'll get up against 2 tough opponents too. So it should be a big game here as it's off now. Down to the gut of Crichton, who gives it to Takiyaho, who plays it there on the 20. That's the first tackle. Good start here. Burnham gets flat-footed. Don't know if he was really expecting it. But he'll play it there just past the 20 now. Second tackle. They call for it out wide. Takiyaho's meant to take it up there. He gets past the 30. That's the third now. Luai's calling for it. Luai goes inside border Yo. Yo breaks past one tackle. Good start. It's past the 40. It's a good start here by Penrith. Both teams looking to get up. If we look at their lineups here, as Utukamanu with a big run. And he'll be taken down there. Panthers, they started well here. They need to start well. Rabbitohs are a very strong outfit. Although they had a bit of poor form to start the season, since their win in Magic Round, as Olam gets up the middle there, good run. But as I was saying, since they won in Magic Round, they've been definitely doing a bit more work. And they've been competing in every game. Which I think they've competed in most of games throughout their loss. Obviously, I think 2 1-point losses in their loss run. 8-game losing streak, which is the highest in the CRL history, as he'll play it just past 50 there. Moses goes out to Walker, takes on the line. Walker's also been complimenting Moses pretty well since they've gone on the winning streak, and they get a penalty there. That's not what the Panthers would have liked. As Moses looks to kick deep down the field, and they'll get attack and opportunity early on here. 4.5 minutes gone. Score is still all, but they could get that first try here as they go past it there. Cody Walker gives a short there to Tarek Sims. Is met there by a few defenders. First tackle now. Walker. Inside ball there to Arrow. He pushes past the 10-meter line. Second tackle now. We go short 30. Walker. It goes short there to Tarek Sims, but he's dropped it. Burton's up the middle. Gets past the 40. And a good run there by Burton after an error made by the South Sydney Rabbitohs. He had a bit more speed his way, but he didn't have the speed. So they go short there, and it's going to be dropped by the Utukamanu. And after they did great work then to put a pressure on Tarek Sims, man taking it up now. They made an error there. Unfortunately, it's going to cost them time as Mr. Moses goes up the middle now. So a few line breaks in the past couple of weeks, but he throws an unnecessary pass. And now the Panthers have the ball again. Goes long field. Over to Nick Meaney. You've had a pretty good game last week. Scored a try. Looking to back it up here as it goes short there. And no, they've made another error. They just can't stop making errors, these teams. We've had one completed set in this entire game. So, or I guess 2 if you include the penalty. So they need to start back in, and that's a big shot. Utukamanu on Mitch Moses as it goes to Matt Eisenhuth. Pushes past up towards the 20. That's his third tackle now. Goes short there to Tarek Sims. Fourth tackle now. Cody Walker takes the dummy. Gets past the 10-meter line. That's the 5th tackle now. Moses puts it high. Good kick. Might be a bit too deep here. And it is in the end. That's not the kick Moses would have been looking for. He still needs to work on his kicking game a bit, despite his running game being very good recently. But the Panthers take it there. Yo. Pushes past the 20. Luai gives it short there. Crichton has dropped the ball cold. Davey Cook scooped it up. It gets past 10-minute line. Now teams are... And now the Rabbitohs go get on the attack. They have to score here. Arrow. It's just 5 meters out now. We're going to go short side here. Tom Burgess pushes forward. He's tackled just 5 meters out. Less than that. Maybe 2 meters out. Goes long ball over to Sims. And they put pressure on. First tackle. They need to throw a bit more at it. Let's go Walker. Walker dummies and runs. Walker's looking for the line. He's held up too. Fourth tackle now. Goes Moses. Short there to Tarek Sims. And he's managed to push his way over. A good ball thrown there from... I actually don't think it was Moses. It might have been Campbell Graham. But either way, it was a great ball. And Tarek Sims scores the opening tries. Had a very good start, Sims. Obviously had an error early on when they were attacking the line. But they seem to find a weakness there in the Panthers line. So they've kept going to him. And it's taken 11.5 minutes, then they finally scored the Rabbitohs. All the ball early on. And with that many errors, you'd expect any team to cross over. Without Moses going to look to convert this goal. This goes over. And he's got it. Rabbitohs lead 6-0 after just nearly 12 minutes here. It's a good start there by the Rabbitohs. They've looked strong. And while the Panthers, they haven't really been able to hold on the ball here. As Takiao sets up to kick back off now. They need to defend well here and potentially get the ball back. They need to start winning the field position battle again, Penrith. Start again. They've had a poor start. Lots of errors. And the Rabbitohs have capitalized. They throw a long pass over to Tom Burgess here. Who takes it, just pushes past up towards the 20. That's the first tackle. Moses goes short there to Arrow. That's the second tackle. Moses goes inside ball there to Latrell Mitchell. Currently placed last, the Rabbitohs. These last 3 games, they've been playing like a top tier team, and they're looking to continue that here. Well, they've had a solid start, so that's the fourth tackle as Tom Burgess will play it there. Goes to Moses. Inside ball there to Campbell Graham. Gets up the middle there. Takes on Crichton. Crichton breaks past Crichton, but an ankle tap there is going to stop him. That could have been very dangerous from Campbell Graham. So play it there. They go over to Walker, who punts it over to Ronaldo Mulatalo. We know how dangerous he can be. Gets past a few. Lajovic is going to carry him over the sideline, and the Rabbitohs are going to get the ball back. Hasn't been the ideal start from Penrith. Another error made here. Mulatalo looked like he had some space. But Latrell Mitchell, the experience there, to let him go as far as possible to the sideline. Seeing that's the way he was heading. To get him round the back and just drag him over. What good work there. As Damien Cook will tap it here. Cody Walker. Short ball there to Tarek Simmons again. This time they're going to push him back though. And this should be the first. They go Walker. Had a good start as Tom Burgess with a big run there. Burns the man to chop him down. 20 metres out now. Cody Walker. Short there to Moses. Looking for a bit of ball playing there. Can't find any support runners on the inside. They'll take it there. 10 metres out. Goes to Jairo. Arrow looking to push forward. He's looking to go close. Fourth tackle. Maybe the started up help from Cookie. Chooses to give to Moses. But the pressure there from Wade Egan, I think it was, has him playing it 5 metres out now. As Walker. The pressure's put on early here. He looks to push forward, but Jack Bird manages to keep him up. And the Panthers survive another set from the Rabbitohs. They need to hold on to the ball now. As Nick Meany does a good run there. Gets past the 20. That's the first. Takiaho. Good run up the middle there. Second tackle. Looking to go short side. If they have a play set up, they're going to go short side. Fafita gives it there to Nick Meany. Lajovic was out of position here. He gets him. Offload on the inside to David Fafita, but he's going to be pulled down there. And the Panthers go straight on the attack here. Isaiah, long pass over. A massive shot put on. Who was that? Looks like Amano, I think it was. You don't see that very often. And now the Rabbitohs have the ball. Another error made by the Panthers. They've completed one set in the first 20 minutes here. That is very poor by the Panthers. They haven't been able to complete any sets. They've completed one in 20 minutes. That is just not what you'd expect from any team, period. It's amazing that they're only down 6-0. As Moses with a poor kick there. Pressure put up by Fafita to catch it. And now for Panthers, we're going to get another opportunity inside their half. As Crichton breaks past one tackle. Sean Mitchell's there to defend though. That's the second tackle. They're calling it on the short side. Goes Burton. Goes to Ruben Smith. Breaks past one tackle. He's put on his back though. Luai's calling it on the short side. They might go towards him. They go back infield. To Paul Vaughan. Short there to Paul Vaughan and he's over. He's just come on in his first touch of the game. Paul Vaughan's going to score a try. It's Red Paulie there, sorry. They're trying to drop in the line. He managed to get first contact, but Damien Cook couldn't help out. And the strength of Paul Vaughan pushes his way over. And the Panthers grab their first try. They've only managed to have one completed set, Penrith, before this. And they've just pretty much their second opportunity down here. Their first completed opportunity down here gets them a try. They didn't need to get the kick. It's poor defense by the Rabbitohs. And considering how many errors they made in this game, considering it's 6-all is pretty darn good considering how many errors they've made. Rabbitohs should be worried about that. 21.5 minutes in. They've had 2 completed sets. One of those have ended in a try. That's not great from the Rabbitohs, as Moses is getting ready to kick back off now. Moses, he kicks off. It goes deep. Down to Burton. A long pass over to the player who scored the try, Paul Vaughan. Let me tackle there, that's the first. They want to quit the set up the scoring points. They cannot make an error. You always want to quit the set up the scoring points. We'll see how they go here. Fafita takes it up there. Expect him to get his hands more on the ball here. Crichton goes up the middle. Can't find any support runners. Take tackle there with Charles Mitchell. Going to Luai. They're back inside. They're going for an inside ball. It's going to be 6 again now. Wade Egan gets up the middle. It touched the Rabbitohs' hand on the way to find Wade Egan. Don't think he was the intended target, but he picks it up. And now they have good field position here. Inside ball, Rabbitohs. He gets tackled just short of the 30 now. Paul Vaughan pushes forward. That's the second tackle. Goes short over there to Remus Smith. They've got a couple tries there from Remus Smith by doing that play. It hasn't worked out there though. As he goes, I don't think David was meant to get the ball there, but he takes it. Just short of the 10-meter line. Fourth tackle. Could you imagine go back to back here? Alamoni pushes forward. Just short now. Fifth tackle. But you go to Luai. He puts it high. A good kick there. A great kick. Tapped back to Nick Meaney. Looking for some space, but he can't find any. And the Rabbitohs defend it. And they survive. Massive scare for us. Tupidor up the middle. Good run there. And getting them out of trouble. Poor defense there by Penrith as they get out of trouble very easily by the Rabbitohs. First tackle. Goes short there to Campbell Graham. He's had a very good start today. He gets ankle tapped after making a huge break there. Moses gives it short there to Mitch Kenny. Third tackle now. It goes to Tartamo and he's very quick up the middle there. Looking to get past the 10-meter line. Crichton has to wrap him up. Rabbitohs are attacking with a lot of flair here. Moses. Short there on the John Mitchell when he's in. In with ease. He was looking for some space. And he found it. It was a good short ball. Well, read well then. Paul Vaughan couldn't wrap him up. And it was inevitable for Rabbitohs would score after all the pressure they had in the first, 20 minutes or so. Although the Panthers were able to score when they had opportunity. The Rabbitohs had a very solid set there. They went one end to the other, and it ended with a try. So now, Moses looks to convert. He gets it, although it was a bit of not the greatest kick. It did go over. Looks a bit wobbly off the boot there. But Rabbitohs now lead 12-6 after 28 minutes. As Crichton getting ready to kick back off now. Kicks it long. It's going to be fielded there by Latrell Mitchell. Has a bit of a weird end there. It's going to go back down. Telltale mode up the middle. They managed to find a bit of space off the kickoff there, although that could have been very bad. We saw the Sharks come out against them and end up causing a try. As Tarek Sims pushes up there. That's the second tackle. Let it go Walker. Gives it short there to Jairo. Pushes past the 40. That's the third. Mitch Moses. Gives it short there to Tupanua. That's the fourth now. Goes up the middle there. Mitch Kenny. Happy to take the hit up there. Fifth tackle now. Moses is calling it. Not the greatest kick. It's going to be fielded there by Remus Smith. Who gets past one, in fact. Beats the jaw on the inside. Remus Smith looks to run the length of the field. Not the length, but 70 metres. But here comes. Who was that in cover? Telltale. Mo manages to catch up to him. What speed he has. Waiting it out dummy half. This is off the back of a poor Mitch Moses kick again. But now we're looking to score. Luai gives it short there to Yo on his back now. What a play by the Panthers. A poor kick. It managed to find a bit of space, but it wasn't the greatest kick. Maybe he was looking for a runner or something. I'm not entirely sure. Picked up over and found space. The Joe Mitchell couldn't get to him. But Telltale Moan chasing. Caught him down just 10 metres out. But they don't have trouble yet. Third tackle. Luai gives a shot to Whitnick. Made him on a massive shot put on him. Fourth tackle. Goes to Burden. Crichton. Out the back. Ronaldo Mulatalo going to go over the sideline here as he's staying in. The refs kept his flag down and he looks to have done it. Yo puts it high. Not the greatest kick, but no one wants it. It's taken down by Stephen Crichton. And the Panthers are going to score. What the hell's just happened here? No one was under it. And Stephen Crichton's just pinched it out of the air to place it down. You usually see them score with tap backs. But Crichton saw the opportunity. Just picked it out of the air. Naden wasn't able to get to it. And of those tall legs, tall arms. Those long arms, sorry. It was easy pickings for Crichton to take that one. So he looks to convert, he does it. Makes it 12-all. After 33 minutes now. The Rabbitohs have definitely been the better team, but the Panthers have just taken their opportunities, and this is what's caused it to be 12-all. It's going to be a kick down to Crichton, the try scorer, who gives it a poor ball, and the other try scorer from Penrith to get past the 20. That's the first. Luai. Inside ball there to Jack Bird. Solid run there. Locked up by Latrell Mitchell though. Second tackle. Goes over to Yo. Yo's going up the middle. He's found some space. Off the back of the inside the ball board. He's already scored one. Can't get the ankle tap. But he's pulled up just short now. Third tackle. Goes to Luai. Put on his back now. Fourth tackle. Could you imagine the Panthers go back-to-back here? Goes long ball over short for feeder. And something he does so very often, he scores another try. And the Panthers have hit the lead for the first time tonight. Considering how much ball for Rabbitohs have had, how many errors they made early on. I don't know how the Panthers have hit the front here. It was a long ball over for feeder, who caught it there and just crashed over. Tupanua tried to stop him, but it didn't work out. And now Crichton's going to convert, make it 18-12 after 35, nearly 36 minutes. He gets the goal. And the score is 18-12. Moses kicks down to the gun of Luai. Gives it to Vaughan. He'll play it there. First tackle, just short of the 20. Luai gives it short to Alamonte. Second tackle. Goes long ball over to Fafita. Goes inside there. Cried up the middle now. Looking for another try. Could you imagine getting another one before half time? We're calling it short side. Fafita gives it short. No, they go short to Fafita, sorry. Yo goes short to Fafita, but he's dropped it cold. And the Rabbitohs survive. With 2 minutes left. They'll get one last steady for Rabbitohs. Can they tie things up, or is it going to be Panthers going to the break in the lead? Tarek Sims plays it there. Second tackle now. Goes over. Latrell Mitchell pushes forward. Breaks past one tackle. That's the third tackle now. Damien Cook. They go back. Moses. Short there to Matt Eisenhuth. That's the fourth. Goes over to Tarek Sims. Pushes past. Couple. They'll get a fifth tackle option here. Could they score just before the break? Cody Walker grubbers it in. Taken by Latrell Mitchell, and he's got a double. He's been very solid up the middle today, Latrell Mitchell. And he scores a double there. It was a beautifully placed grubber kick by Cody Walker, who's been very solid tonight. His kicking game has been also decent. And this is the best grubber kick we've seen all night. And just like that, Rabbitohs are going to tie things up just before the break. And probably head into halftime 18-all. As Mitchell's looking to kick things over, make it 18-all. The halftime siren's already played. And there we go. 18-all to score. As we head to the break, the Panthers and Rabbitohs tied 18-all at halftime. We are back in the second half. The Panthers currently in the lead. Oh, currently tied, sorry. 18-all. Both teams have their moments. The error rate the Panthers had early on, they've done very well to claw this weight going back. This could have blown out real easily with the amount of possession the Rabbitohs had early on. But they've managed to keep it 18-all. As Tom Burgess takes it up there. A very high scoring first half. 36 points in it. At this rate, we could see another massive high scoring Scantel. We've seen it in a few other games. Second tackle. Long pass over to Sims. We'll take it there on the 30. They're looking to go short side here. They might go back on the infield. They do. Goes long pass over to Matt Eisenhuth. A good run. Has support on the inside. Damien Cook steaming up. He chose not to use him and not risk the pass. Moses gives it short there to Tom Burgess and a good shot start there. And I'll be fifth. Goes back to Cody Walker. He punts it across field. Taken out by Nick Meaney. He gets up the middle there. Nick Meaney looking for some space. Latrell Mitchell gets him. He couldn't find the angle to step past him. And he'll play it there. A good run by Nick Meaney though. They get the ball over. Wade Egan takes it up. Second tackle now. Goes to Fafita. He's had a very good first half. Looking to continue his form. This goes Luai. Over to Takiaho. Fourth tackle now. Out dummy half, Wade Egan. And that's the fifth. Looking for some space, but couldn't find any. And he'll take it there. Fifth tackle now. Goes back. Burton punts it forward. A great take there by Olam, who gets tackled there. We haven't really seen a settled down period at all through this entire game. Maybe this is it. He plays it there. Goes to Latrell Mitchell. Straight up the middle now. Latrell Mitchell takes on the line. Gets taken there, but finds the offload to Luke Thompson, but he can't do anything with it. Second tackle. They go through the hands. He gets it out to Ray Stone. He plays it there just past the 50. Short ball there to Eisenhuth. Fourth tackle. Campbell Graham pushes past towards the 30. That's the fifth tackle. His team seemed to be finally settling down. The coach has probably sent a few messages out there to calm down, boys. Because they definitely had a very frantic first half. As Bulatalo takes it up there. And surprisingly, no errors in his first half. Second half so far. Goes Takiaho. Straight up the middle now. Gets caught there, though. Second tackle. Goes there to Utokamanu. For a second, I thought he was in the gap there. Third tackle. They're calling it. Gotta go Luai. Inside ball there to Mead. Fourth tackle. No, Mead and Ashcrutcher seem to be playing in the middle here, which is very strange. I haven't gone to Ashcrutcher at all. But it is very strange, the decision to do that. It's going to be fifth tackle now. Luai punts it across downfield. Taken in by Olam. He's looking to let it bounce. He chooses not to. I would have let that bounce. He didn't have the patience to do that and chose to pick it up. Maybe he thought they were closer than they actually were. Moses looks for some space. It's tackled there. Second tackle. Panthers are slowly winning the field position battle. They had that have dribbled over. They definitely would have ended up winning it. It's Olam. Takes her up there. Third tackle. Moses. Pushes past the 30. That's the fourth tackle then. Look like they might go for a 40-20 here. But no, they're just going to go Cameron Graham. Out to Cody Walker. Back inside with John Mitchell. That's better stuff there by the Rabbitohs. They get up past the 50-meter line. Considering where they started, not a bad set. It's Walker. It's a long kick now. Taken there by Ronaldo Mulatalo. He gets tackled on the 20. That's the first. 10 minutes in. This might be our longest streak of no tries so far. No, it's definitely not, but it is very interesting that we have gone this far without any real opportunity from either team yet. Considering the first half, we had Matt Bird and a massive shot put on him. Third tackle now. Takiaho up the middle. Looks for some ball. He can't find it, and he'll take it there just past the 50. Fourth tackle now. Goes up there. David Mead up the middle now. We know he's quick. Mead gets caught there, though. That's a fifth tackle. Looks for some space there. John Mitchell missed the tackle on him. And they have an opportunity. Burnham puts it high. It might be too high. Hits the Oscar. Taken there by Crichton. And Crichton grabs the double. Both of them are brilliantly close kicked. A bit lucky you might consider it. Hits the crossbar. And Crichton's under it. Grab the Panthers. First shot, second up. And they take the lead. Hit the bar. John Mitchell jumped for it. But it hit the crossbar. And Stephen Crichton came down with it. As the Panthers are now kicking to make it 24-18. Takiaho's going to kick it over. Moses is going to kick off now. 24-18 the score. The Panthers grab the first point of the second half. This is the deep kick now. Down to Burden. Who gives it to Utokamanu, who takes it there. That's the first tackle. Burden now takes on the line there, looks for some space, but he's going to be wrapped up. That's the second tackle. We should see how these halves go as it goes to Utokamanu. Good run now. Takiaho, sorry. Looking for some space. Finds the offload back on the inside, but Egan's going to be taken there. Luai goes short there to Fafita. Looks like they might go short side here. They do, Luai. Wasn't expecting it, Utokamanu, but he'll take it there. And that's fifth tackle. A good setup to scoring points here. Back to Luai, puts it high. Actually, a decently placed kick here. A really good placed kick. Olam takes it. Good touch under all sorts of pressure, but now the Rabbitohs working out from their own in goal. As they spread it back to the middle. Stone the man to take it up. They go short there to Tarek Sims. Thaxton's had a pretty good game. Scored the first try for them. Interested to see what he can do here as it goes long ball over. Johnson looking for some space. One of the premier wingers. Scored a hat-trick last week, I believe it was. Might have been the week before, though, as it goes short there to Matt Eisenhuth. That's the 5th. They're calling it here. Walker punts it. It's a good kick, but it's caught on the full there with Mulatalo as he carries it up towards the 40. And that's the 1st. Decent kick considering the field position. There's waiting, goes up the middle. Taking him out of trouble, couldn't find any numbers. And he plays up there to take the ball and he takes a run up there. Second tackle. Gives it short there to Takiaho. Siua had a very good game so far. We'll play it there. In real life, he's going to the Super League next season. So whenever that is, he will be registered in either this season or next season. As Auto Commander pushes forward pass up to the 10-meter line. Good run, 5th tackle. He could see another try here. But you have to stop it. It goes out. Taken by Campbell Gray. Thought he was going to run over the sideline. But he manages to... Great balance there to stay in. And the Rabbitohs survived. I thought for certain there was a try there. I thought Graham was at least going to go over the sideline. And he just had some balance to get his feet back and stay in. 3rd tackle now. Inside there to Latrell. Latrell spills his beans finding an offload. Yo dives it. I believe that's the first error of the half considering all the errors we had in the second half. So now we're pushing forward. Mead takes an early hit up there. Tough carry there. It goes for feeder. Take it there. 3rd tackle. Luai. Short there to Crutcher. 4th tackle now. Gives it short there to Yo. 5th tackle now. And he kicks it, Matt Byrne, and kicks it into the back of his own teammate there. That wasn't great. Miscommunication, and the Rabbitohs, they make their first error of the half, and now the Rabbitohs are going to get their first real opportunity in this second half. Attacking the Panthers line. 24-18. The game hasn't opened up in the second half as much as it did in the first half. Only 1 try so far in the second half. At this point in the first half, I believe it was already 12 or at least 12-6. Cody Walker gives it there to Latrell. He's already scored 2. Could he get a hat-trick today? Plays it there. Goes short side in. Moses takes on the line. Gives it inside there to Graham. He's had a very good game so far. Gets up towards the 10-meter line. 3rd tackle. Now goes Luke Thompson. 4th tackle now. Goes short there to Walker. And he's going to be held up. 5th tackle. Look who's calling for it. It's going to go arrow. He wasn't the one that wanted the ball. It was Moses. And a poor error there is going to let the Panthers survive. They had some good plays there, but they couldn't do it in the end as it goes to Commander now. 2nd tackle. Burden. Short there to Bradman Best. A good run there. Usually it's the other centre that gets all the attention. Remus Smith. But Bradman Best has a good run there. Goes Burton. Short there to Jack Bird. 4th tackle now. He'll play it there. Yo. Pushes up there. And he plays it there now. Luai punts it over. Fielded there by Johnston. As he takes it there. 13 minutes remaining now. Panthers leading by 6. Still anyone's game as it goes short there to Tupanua. 2nd tackle. This win could really get Panthers season back on track now. Would be their 2nd win in a row. So John Mitchell breaks past a couple of tackles before being stopped there. Walker. Over to Mitch Moses. It's been very quiet since the early parts of this game. Should see if he can get his hands involved more. This goes Burgess over to Cody Walker. And he takes it there. 5th tackle now. It's going to be Brett Naden. The punts it over to Mulatalo. Who gets past 1. Mulatalo looking for some space. That's the 1st tackle now. Goes there to Ash Crutcher. Second tackle. Burnham pushes forward. That's the third. Goes short there to Bird. Fourth tackle now. Goes there to Remus Smith. A good hard run. That battle between Remus Smith and Campbell Graham has been very strong all night. As Luai punts it forward. Looks to be fielded there by Johnston. And Johnston gets straight up the middle there. And he's fielded there. First tackle now. Long ball over to Tupanua. Tupanua looking for some space. Gets fielded there by his second tackle. Tarek Sims plays it there now. Third. Gets it back there to Cody Walker. Wasn't really expecting it. They need to find something. Fourth tackle now. Goes over to Sims. Fifth tackle. Moses punts it forward. Fielded there by Nick Meaney. Nick Meaney straight up the middle now. Looking for some space. He could look it up here. He gets past Campbell Graham was chasing. But a cover tackle there saves today, but they don't have trouble yet. They don't have good field position here. Remus Smith takes it up there. Graham the one to tackle him. A good legs tackle there. 40 metres out. A try here will lock it up. Inside ball there to Jack Bird. Runs over the top of one. Gets tackled there by Jairo. Third tackle. Long ball over to Nick Meaney and he's locked up. Fourth now. He scored a try last week. Could he be the man to lock it up here for Penrith? Fafita. Looking for a try. Pushes forward up towards the 10-metre line. Fifth tackle now. Luai's calling for it. Luai wants it. He grubs it in. Taken there by Yo. Yo's going to crash over and the Panthers are going to lock it up here. That looks to be a try and it's going to be next to impossible for the Rabbitohs to come back from here. It was a good grubber kick. Yo takes it up. Tupanua did his best to get under the ball. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough. And Isaiah crossed the line. I don't know how many he scores. He's not one that traditionally scores tries. But he's got one there. As Crime looks to convert this one. 4 minutes left. Technically, it is still possible. But they need to force the to kick off, score straight away, and then hopefully we have enough time to have at least a set. 30 points to 18 to score. It looks like they'll remain the score as we head at full time. Maybe they can get lucky and a similar thing happened last week. That happened with the Sharks. Moses looks to kick off. He's kicked it deep. Has a goal for the big play in the short dropout. Goes over to Jack Bird and they'll take it there. They can force an error here. Maybe they'll have an opportunity. Plays it there. Goes to Luai. Gives it short there for Feeder. Gets the offload, in fact. Risky play considering the circumstances. Second tackle now. Out of dummy half waiting, and I expect them not to do much. Third tackle. They're calling for it on the short side. Luai gives it short there to Tukamanu. That's the fourth. Burden, Crichton, gives it to Mulatalo. Looking for one more, maybe. It'll be locked up there. Fifth tackle. I don't expect them to do much here, the Rabbitohs. They had a very good first half, but they just haven't really shown much in the second half, and that's what's cost them. As Johnson gets past one, we'll take the tackle there. That's the first. Maybe they can get a consolation try, I'm not sure. But either way, they cannot win this game. Cook takes it up there. Moses gives it over to Graham. They've been quite solid today, the Rabbitohs. They haven't necessarily been bad. They've just struggled for field possession in the second half due to the Panthers fixing up their completion rate. As Rabbitohs pushes forward there. Fourth tackle. This will be the last play. Goes to Graham. He takes the final hit up. And the Panthers are going to win 30 points to 18. Full time. Great game by the Panthers. They were their second game on the trot, I believe. Could be the third. I'll quickly double check that. But it's a very good game nonetheless. I'm your host, the CRL Commissioner. Thanks for watching.